Greetings, beautiful people. So, today is going to be part 2 of Ayurvedic medicine and when you're learning about your dosha constitutions. Now, I hope that everyone did their dosha quiz. Your dosha quiz is to find out which one do you have most of? Do you have most of fire? Do you have most of water? Do you have most of earth? We all pretty much have a combination of them all, but which one is your primary? Which one is territory? That word just confuses me every time. And then your primary, and then your primary, your secondary, and then your last one. So your primary one is going to be the one with the highest number. Then your secondary is going to be the one with the second lowest number, the second highest number. Then your third one is going to be the last one. And so let's look at the characteristics of doshas. We're only going to do the small part today because I'm too busy to do the whole thing. So I'm just going to break it into parts. So today we're going to learn about the characteristics of each dosha, and you are going to find out your characteristics in whichever one is your primary. Okay, now Vata characteristics. So physically, Vatas are the kind of people who can eat whatever they want and never gain any weight. You can try to gain weight, but it's a hard time putting on fat and muscle because Vatas are naturally small boned with prominent joints that often crack. They're also extremely tall or short, like a runway model or a ballerina. They have dry bodies, hair, skin, and nails. They often need braces to strengthen their naturally crooked teeth. And if you look at their mouths, you'll notice their gums are on the thin side. They easily get dark circles under their eyes because their skin is so thin. They rarely sweat and often feel cold. They often experience back problems and have bone abnormalities such as scoliosis or bunions. Then we have mentally, the Vatas are extremely creative. They are interested in the arts, literature, spirituality, philosophy, and anything else that allows them to think outside the box. They talk quickly and have a million ideas in their heads. However, they can be very indecisive and change their minds frequently. Yep, I'm a 100% wholehearted. So, they have a restless energy and tend to overanalyze things. They are prone to nervous system issues like anxiety, nervousness, and panic attacks. So if this sounds like you are a Vata, and you may be more Vata in your mind or in your body, so take note of that. So now we're on to Pitta characteristics. So physically, Pittas are the kind of people who gain muscle definition from a single workout. These are the muscle the workout ones that go to the gym and make sure your muscles are snapped and everything. So they are naturally athletic with medium built bodies, not too big or not too lanky. They tend to have more oily hair that often goes gray or starts balding at an early age. Their skin is similarly oily, and they with a tendency toward breakouts. Both their hair and their skin often have a reddish tint. They sweat profusely and become overheated easily, which is why they need air conditioning. They may have freckles, moles, and or skin that burns easily in the sun. They are prone toward rashes, rosacea, and or psoriasis. So now we're still on Pitta. So let's go to Pitta. Mentally, the Pittas are driven. They are interested in business, law, finance, fitness, science, and anything else that's achievement oriented. They have minds and they do well with structure. They are naturally domineering and tend to take positions of leadership, like being the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Sometimes that drive can become excessive. They can be controlling, demanding, and impatient with others. They are prone toward burnout and adrenaline fatigue due to their perfectionist mentalities. So now, if this sounds like you are a Pitta, and if you have characteristics of both a Pitta and Vata, you are a Pitta Vata or Vata Pitta, depending on which you score more in. So like I said, we can be a combination of all of them, or we can be a combination of just two, or we can be just one of them that's more prominent than the other ones. Now, Kappa characteristics. So physically, Kappas are the kind of people who gain weight just by watching someone else eat. They are naturally bigger boned with round faces and bodies. However, they have thick, moist hair, smooth, baby soft skin, and long, luxurious nails. They maintain their body temperature well, but prefer warm, dry weather. They tend to have cold, clammy hands and sugar cravings. Mentally, Kappas are very compassionate. They are interested in teaching, human resources, nursing, therapy, and anything else that's service-based. They sound like humanitarians, but they are people pleasers and often put the needs of others before their own. They are calm and peaceful, but have a tendency to be slow and resistant with change. They often hold on to the past and become depressed due to emotional eating and weight gain. So now if you sound like you are a Kappa, and if you have a bit of the Vata type thrown in there, you are a Kappa Vata or Vata Kappa, depends on which one you score higher in. If you are mixed with the Pitta type and you are a Kappa Pitta or a Pitta Kappa, so that depends on your results also. And so I also noticed that sometimes, like in each Vata, I noticed that you may have certain Vata characteristics, and you may have Kappa characteristics. So, because I've seen in Kappa how they have long, luxurious nails, and I also seen in Vata how physically Vatas are the kind of people who have like those small bone, thin bodies, short or tall. So that's all we're going to learn for today, the characteristics of each dosha constitution. So next week, we are going to learn about the Vata types. This is going to be more in-depth. It's going to be making sense of your Vata, which is going to return and also let you know whichever dosha you have, there are certain foods and spices and herbs that also goes with that dosha that we're going to also talk about next week. So until next time, gods and goddesses, I hope that everyone is taking care of yourself. I hope that you're surrounded by people that enjoy your company. I hope that everyone is practicing their self-love. I have a house full today. My daughter's birthday is coming up. Well, Saturday is tomorrow. Birthdays come so quick, I swear. But until next time, gods and goddesses, peace.